Brian
real
Blake.
Brian Blake on everything.
The
Boom.
real?
Brian Blake.
Is there a fake one on it?
I'm sure
Hey.
there is.
It might be, right?
You know,
know
people
that's
spell their names different. Mine's is with a Y, not an I, because it's about you. Not me. You feel? You feel?
Can I applaud
You
that?
feel?
I like it. I like it. I like it.
I
I
got
like
it.
it.
We want to
I
welcome
dig it.
y'all. We want
Thank you.
to
Appreciate
talk about who y'all and what y'all do. We'll start with you, Miss Debbie.
What do I do?
Everything.
Yes.
What is your full jacket of services?
If I would condense it, I would say I'm an artist manager. I'm a
Okay.
curator, and yeah,
It's
All everything.
COO by title of
Okay.
DMV Summer Jam. Because I didn't know how I wanted to word that. Because
Okay.
that's not like ownership fully with me. Me and somebody else have Summer Jam.
okay.
Yeah, that's
That's
what I
cool.
do.
What got you into doing artist work, like being a manager and stuff like that?
I kind of slid into it because I was blogging at first.
Okay.
Now, what made me do the blogging, I had met Trail, right? Like, first I had met Tabby Bonet. Y'all remember Tabby?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, first I had met Tabby, and then I
What's in
had
the
met,
pocket?
like, yeah, I just talked to Tabby too. He told me about to release new music. But I met him first, and then I had met Trail, like, after that. And I was like, okay, it was brand new because all I had knew was like go-go. I mean, I was going to the club young, like Zanzibar and all that type vibe, but yeah.
Shit.
I mean, because I was
She
young
said
then.
Zanzibar.
Like,
She dated.
yeah, I was young then.
dated.
But then I was like, you know what? I don't really see nothing about it. So I had started blogging about them. But I was like real heavy on what Trail had going on. And then these dudes named the Slutty Boys was about to come out.
Mhm.
So then they producers just reached out to me about management. I ain't know nothing about management, but
You just slid into it.
I mean, yeah,
So-
I was like, let me just jump out there and see. Like, what do that mean exactly? Like now, I mean, I'm a lot more seasoned in it now.
Mm.
You know what
Right,
I'm
of
saying? So
course.
it's like different now. But at first I was just trying.
Well, I have a 9-year-old daughter, right?
Mhm.
So I'm always fascinated by women who are doing amazing things in certain kind of spaces,
Mhm.
right? So what gave you the audacity that you'd be good at this and you would do this? Like what gave you that inner confidence that fuck the environment, fuck the everything that goes with it, the male dominated space? What gave you the audacity to do this?
So I'm real close with my brother, right? We're
Okay.
like 3 years apart. My brother is like everything. Like he like before my parents. Like I'm real locked in with my
Mhm.
brother. My brother used to rap. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't take it. My brother was a street nigga back then. And he was in and out of jail. He ain't take it seriously. But like he was my like eye opening to want to do it. And I just feel like I just didn't care. When you got a brother, my brother was beating me up and shit. Like we was fighting. Like, you know, we only 3 years apart. So I didn't have, he wasn't like super gentle on me. Like I had to learn to be a lady on my own. Like, but because he wasn't gentle on me, I never, it was over my head at that time. I didn't even think about it. I didn't care. I still don't care. Like it's still male dominated now. I can name like 5 managers right now. I only can name 1 other female
Okay.
that I know, like off the top of my head, that's in the DMV area or from here that's tangible, that's really like credible.
Okay.
Do you scout talent also?
No,
You don't look for
no. Everybody that I've ever worked with just was like God. I didn't seek nobody out. Not one person. I've never reached out to somebody and was like, let me manage you. Ever. It just happened that way. Like when I met Brian, his cousin is my partner with DMV Summer Jam.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I had like some space with after Pinky, you know, working with Pinky or whatever. And I met Brian. I was like, all right, he a singer. Like it's new. I'm gonna try it. Because we were just cool. So I was like, why not? You know,
Right.
I always like tap in with my clients first, like be around them, talk to them a little bit before I make that decision. Same thing with Pinky. My former homeboy was working with Pinky, and he just was like, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
Mhm.
I didn't know her at first, and I was like, all right, we did like 1 booking together. We was like, all right, we locked in.
So he
After
said, "Yeah, what I'm doing here. You have her? Is that what you're saying, or like?"
So he was working with this artist named Big Flock at the time. And some people can't manage more than 1 person at a time or manage a female. You know what I'm saying? He just didn't know what to do. And then Pinky, she'll curse your ass out, you know, and he'll tuck his tail. So that wasn't going to be a good fit anyway. Managers you're going to have to give the most harsh conversations to your artist sometimes. I piss all of them off. I piss him off all the time with stuff that I mean, they got to hear it.
Okay, then. So what's the toughest discussion you've had with artists? Like what's the thing that you stressed about talking to an artist about? Like what?
It's situational. It depends on the artist. Like
Mhm.
he might get upset about something. Like I might not like something. Like he over me not liking certain songs now. He don't care because
Okay.
he know I'm still gonna be like, go ahead, put it out, but I'm not gonna back the song.
That's
You
fair.
know, I'll be like, go ahead.
Mhm.
You know, if he want to put it out, but it might be something that I piss him off with. Like he might want me to follow up with something, right? Like say we was coming here today, and I'm like, nah, and he'd be like, you talk to him like, nah, but he don't understand how I work. And like how you communicate and build relationships and shit, how I got in the seat it's like mental with management for real. Like you got to be people readers. So I don't do certain stuff that he don't understand. Like he be wanting me to do stuff the way he think it should be done. And I be like, stay out of it.
Well,
Let me do my
Give us
job.
an example of that. Give us an example of that.
So me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look. I completely disagree.
Mm-hmm.
100%. I feel like you said, you gotta be a people reader. I feel like instead of her asking, she will probably automatically think, well, they're gonna say this and that. But I'm like, well, you won't know until you ask. So that's what we clash at. But
Okay.
I do try to stay in my lane. I listen to her. Like even if I don't agree with something, like I still can listen to reason and try to like sit back and see how it happened. And if it don't happen her way, I definitely tell her like, see, told you.
Oh, somebody told you
Never
so,
happened.
so shit. I
Uh-huh.
love it. I love it.
So you're not
That never
above saying I
happened.
told you so.
Oh no,
No,
I'm gonna rub it
he a
right
shit
on there.
talker, but
I'm gonna rub it right on.
But
there.
again,
feel you
I've
though.
had
Feel you.
I've been doing this for
But it's all
16
love,
years.
though.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you communicating with people and stuff, when he say, nah, you don't know, it's like you gotta let certain conversations breathe though. When you meet certain people, like depending on who that person is and what the relationship is with that person. Like when you shake somebody's hand and they say, yeah, I got this and this, like say I saw you out and you was like, yeah, come on my podcast. To me, that don't mean that's happening until you follow up with me and say, yeah, you know, we spoke. I want to reach out to you, come on this podcast. Because people just say shit all the time.
Facts.
You know
no,
what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. I
You know what I'm
understand
saying?
completely.
Nah, she
What
be
you
right
say,
But
though.
he'll be like, well, he said it. I'm like, that don't mean
Because
shit.
a lot of people
Like,
say things to you and
Yeah.
be like, but you gotta wait. Like, okay, well, follow up. Let me know what you really want to do. Like, don't just say, hey, I want you to do something, and then not say anything else to me. Because like you said, I'm gonna pass it off and be like, whatever.
That
Right.
probably was
You know
a
what I'm saying?
bad
So-
example. It be stuff like more so. She be right though. Like I've learned.
I've
I've learned. You know what I'm saying? No, I've learned. You know what I'm saying? Like over time that, I mean, she do be right, but sometimes I do be having a point. Like that's why I say I can give a better example. Like
he's a professional debater,
nah,
a professional arguer. That
Wow.
cool nigga y'all seeing right now is
Cool as
is
shit.
one of
Cool
my
as shit.
top
Cool as
pain
That's
in the
only
ass.
part of it. That's
Like,
only part of the story right here. That's
no,
only part.
Brian is a pain in the ass. Yeah,
Okay.
because like he's adamant about stuff, right?
that's what I was just about
And
to
then,
say. Like
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Right, I'm gonna say
However,
that.
like I trust you to get in the booth and do your thing. Like he might be recording something, I might not like what I'm hearing, but I'm gonna let him get through it. And then when we play back the song, I'm gonna put all my little shit in there. You know what I'm saying? But it's the same thing with how I work. I'm just not in the studio. I got this. You know, like so sometimes like a prime example, somebody would DM him talking about something. Yeah, they saying they trying to work. I'm like, they about to, it's a fee. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then he'll be
that
like,
ain't a good one because I know that. Like I caught
Now,
that quick.
like I
But
said,
when it started, yeah,
right,
it was a,
you know,
it was a
he's
thing.
still learning, but it's different depending on the artist. Like I said, I work with some artists who are way more seasoned. So I might tell them that do they roll out different than what they're used to doing. And because they seasoned, they've been on big stages, they've been on major platforms, they've signed deals, they don't always want to listen. You know, and I'm like, I feel like it's like when they get to that medium point in their career where they super popular here, but the other 50 states, it's like, you know. So I'm like, well, you got to do something different. But a lot of them get comfortable because they getting paid for shows. They got a little fan base and they probably got a nice following online. But that doesn't equate to dollars. You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't also equate to you want me to get you a deal off of a song you did 7 years ago. This is a what have you done for me now type of industry.
Yep.
Everybody who is like all the nostalgia artists is lit right now. They living. You know why? Because they got records.
Yeah,
That's why.
They got,
You know what I'm saying? I just bought Mims here last weekend. Motherfucker DM me and said, oh, what he done lately? He ain't got to do shit.
It don't matter.
He eating off that record forever because the song been synced up so many times. Like there's other ways to get deals for your music so you can make a living. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is about. It's not about being popular and like, oh, that's cool. I offer you shit and all that. But I will never get my head get filled up over chicken wings and Don Julio.
Right.
I ain't come here on a private jet.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I'm
can
saying? My
dig it.
kids ain't, everything ain't fully taken care of, private school and all that shit. So what are y'all talking about? Y'all mothers' lives ain't changed. Y'all ain't changed nobody's life. You got a lot of work to do.
You got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, so I have to deliver fucked up shit like that, but they need to see it.
So,
Reality.
man, how many artists are you currently managing at this moment?
Two.
And
Well, how about your whole 16 years? Like,
Mhm.
tell us some of the people.
16 years. All right, Slutty Boys, Young Mo, worked with Shy Glizzy. I said Visto already.
Nah.
Visto. Worked with this girl named Five. Y'all probably, she was in the Queen and Slim movie.
Okay.
She played one of the prostitutes, the one that got slapped. Played her. She did a good job. She live in LA. She acting.
I mean, it's cool.
Five.
It's like,
Let me see who else. Brian Pinky. Super Tripper. Feel like I'm still missing people. It's been a lot.
It's a list. Nothing wrong with that.
how do you?
Oh,
Okay,
Young Leash. Yeah.
Young Leash.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you're only doing 2 right now, but at any time, how many did you have at one time? Like, is there like, have you ever had like 4 or 5 at one time?
Yes, because the Slutty Boys is 3 of them.
Okay.
Already. It was 3 of them in a group. Managing a group would really put me on the map for real, because that was the hardest shit ever. That's 3 different personalities.
My next question would be, how do you manage all the personalities at one time? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do for yourself to manage? Because I know it's got to be hell. Because you got so many different personalities. You got a group. You say a group.
Yeah.
That's 3 different ones. Right,
and I
in
was
one
young
group.
too at that time. I was like 23, so I was still like
learning.
How you get that respect though? Just, you can't, like, girls be showing up with the wrong mindset. Like, you're not even a girl to them in their mind. You don't gotta understand how they gonna see you and treat you. It's not gonna be the same treatment if you was around a dude that you talking to, or a dude that's like interesting you. It's not that kind of relationship. It's like a family relationship, so like, you gotta let them be. They was young. I let them be. I used to call females to the studio so they can be locked in.
Okay.
Like, that was our studio days. It was wild like that. It's like totally different now. But I had Slutty Boys and Mo.
So the females make them be locked in?
Well, first of all, I did tell you their group is called the Slutty Boys, right? Yeah. I mean, this is all of 2011. You know what I'm saying? Like, where the whole scene was different. They were so popular at the time. It was Twitter going crazy. Like, yeah, girls would be, and I've seen girls catch the train, come up there to get trained and leave. Like, yeah, I've seen a lot in the studio. Yeah. And then, like, the person who I'm dating, I'm like, look, nigga, it ain't me that they thinking about. It's females there. Yeah. But see, when you do recaps, like, people don't see your wife. Mm-hmm. She ain't in it, but she's sitting there. But to my family, like, that's always been an issue in my personal life, because I do work around so many men. Mm-hmm. But I just manage it by letting them be on that end, and then reel it in.
That's cool.
Okay, so excuse me. So as a manager, like some of the guys on this panel, we a panel? I don't know, but some of the guys here are coaches, right? And they've learned how to manage the different personalities of their team, right? So, like, how do you balance being supportive to your artists, but yet hold them accountable for their dumb shit they may do?
Because remember, I said I really get to know them. Mm-hmm. Like, my artists, I know his family. I know their daughter, Pinky. I have your kids and stuff. I've taken Pinky to doctor's appointments. Like, these are people that the trust level got to be there.
Okay.
Because the delivery got to come from somebody they trust. So like, and I'm a straight shooter. I'm just gonna tell you, I'm not really one to like butter it up. You can thank my brother for that too, because I mean that's how I was being talked to. So I'm like, I mean, that's normal. Why are you mad?
is that what you feel, Brian? Like, you feel she balances it? Like,
yeah, okay. Pretty much
from a source. What?
Yeah. No, for sure.
What did she do to him? How has she impacted you, and what you doing?
Just for that reason right there, she'll hold me accountable for stuff. Like I said, like, we'll butt heads a lot, but I'm the type of person that I'll sit back and reflect. And if I'm wrong about something, I'll be like, oh yeah, she was right. And she be right, you know what I'm saying? So like I give her that. Like,
Did she provide you girls also?
Look, I don't be requiring all that. I be having to lock in.
He's just ready to lock in.
My man,
Okay.
my
Yeah.
man.
Tell us what you working on. What you doing?
Right now, I'm just, continuously promoting Nostalgic, which dropped March 6th. Is out on all platforms, by the way.
Nostalgic.
Y'all go get that.
Yeah.
Listen to that if y'all
Stop it.
want.
Love the name.
If y'all into
Thank
the real R&B, it's just like the name, it give you that nostalgic feel of the 90s, early
Well,
You gonna,
Nah,
you,
that's-
you gonna
You want to
straight
give us something? You want to give us something?
Nostalgia.
That's
You
all
want to give us
Yeah.
something? You want to give us a little something?
Look, something off the record?
Yeah.
What y'all want?
They
I
don't know
mean,
it.
You
I
already
mean,
know the, yeah, but we gonna get it
What,
familiar
you
with
want to
it.
give us something?
We us.
Shoot. Baby, I know a place that we can go to be alone. Baby, I know a place that we can go. You don't
Okay.
need your phone. Baby, I know. That's it right there.
there you
That's
go.
cool.
Okay, okay. Love it, love it,
Okay.
love it. Good shit.
That's
If some panties said it could have been thrown at you, but not much though.
talking to a bunch of '90s niggas that like that old R&B. You know,
Yeah.
so that's a
Proud of that
that's a
project.
good look, man. You know,
I
What's
just
the date?
dropped
What's
today.
the date?
he said it dropped March 6th.
Yeah,
Yeah,
March
dropped
6th.
already.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
dropped already. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So-
That's a full body of work right there. I just
Okay.
dropped a single,
Okay.
today, by the way.
What's the name of
It's called Shh. She don't have to know.
it?
Drink to
I
that.
don't even want. I don't even want to get it. She ain't gotta know. What she ain't gotta know, bro? What she ain't gotta know, bro?
Yo, fill your own backstory. Fill your own backstory, yo.
I just want to
My
know
man
what he
giving you a
think.
free-
Yeah,
fill your own backstory.
she ain't got to
You
know.
gotta find out. You gotta go listen to
I'm gonna
it.
play that for you. I'm like this. People like, what this? I'm like, shh, she ain't gotta know.
So I want to ask both of y'all, like, who people inspire you, motivated you, boom, to do what you're doing. I want to ask both of y'all.
Honestly, my
Don't say P Diddy.
hell no.
Lord.
Yeah.
You know what it
Or Jay
was though?
Holiday.
Like
Jay
for
Holiday.
real, just to keep it all the way 100. It wasn't other people in the music industry until I became more seasoned. When you around the niggas with the money, it was like I want to be the nigga with the money. You know,
Yeah.
I ain't never want to be just, oh, that's my nigga. He got money. I was like, that's sweet. They look sweet. I'm trying to look sweet.
I'm trying to
So,
get
like,
that. Yeah.
my hustle was always on that type of time. You know, like that's why I got that kind of like aggression to what I do. But when I got more seasoned to the music industry and I started like studying other managers, it was people like Vincent Herbert, Scooter Braun, these managers that been doing that shit. Like Scooter Braun had like Demi Lovato, Justin Bieber. Like I want to see. Did you see Kanye stage? That's what I want from my artists.
Mhm.
Like,
Moon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the shit that inspires me though.
How about you, Jay Holiday?
Well, people like Chris Brown, Tank,
Mhm.
Justin Bieber, a lot of people from the 90s like Avant.
You
Guys
know,
like
Tank
that.
is local, right?
Yeah, Tank is-
Make sure.
yeah,
Make sure.
Tank is
All right.
My uncle Cliff Jones, he worked with Tank a lot.
Fantastic.
Tank actually sung at my grandparents' wedding.
Oh, sweet.
That's what's up.
Sweet.
Mhm.
Take
But
ownership.
yeah, it's people like that. You can hear it in my music too. Like when you hear my sound or like some of my songs, you can tell that I grew up in that era
Mhm.
because like those are the people who basically inspired me.
Mhm.
And I'm probably forgetting a lot,
I'm sure
but
you are.
yeah.
Sure you are. So
And Michael Jackson, of course.
come on, man.
That's go. That goes.
go without
That
saying.
go
Yeah,
without saying.
Yeah.
Especially if you know about that, if you into that type of stuff, you gotta.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson has to be one of the ones.
Mhm.
So you stated earlier you started young, right?
Mhm.
You did your thing. So what challenges have you like overcome over the years to get to the success rate that you have? Like what challenges did you hit along the way? What obstacles did you hit?
So many. I done been carried so many times. Like, and I like one thing I went through, and I told this story before. I probably gonna tell it every chance
Nothing
I
wrong
get.
with that.
I was in Atlanta doing A3C, right? This is back on the Trail manager, because I ain't mentioned Trail because I ain't managed Trail, but Trail's like family. You know, he one of them artists who call me whatever you need. You need a contract, you need me to be his point of contact for a booking, you need me to do his press run. It's that relationship I have with others right now, currently. But at that time, his manager was a piece of work, but that was the nigga I learned from. I learned everything that I didn't want to do, but I also learned like why he had that assholeism.
Okay.
We was out there. This is back when everybody was stuffing CDs still, right?
Whew.
So I was at the hotel. putting the CDs together, left them at the hotel. He told me I had to go back and get them myself. Like, first of all, I don't have no rental car. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like tough love. You know what I'm saying? Figure it out. You left him, go figure it out.
Right.
So my man whole time, shout out to whole time. My man whole time looked out for me. He drove me back. Cause I'm like, I'm with 11 niggas. I'm like 23. Imagine something happening to me. My family looking at me like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying? Like, because we was deep. That story was crazy. I'll tell y'all another time. That shit gonna sound like a Tubi movie. That was just one piece that happened to me. A3C is crazy. Atlanta is crazy doing A3C. You know what I'm saying? I was a little young tenderoni walking around. You walking from here to there, niggas going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Going down the street. It was wild. So I was like scared for real. I called my friend, like, give me a flight back. I'm about to come back home. But that shit right there made me like, all right, you gotta be accountable. Cause he wasn't wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And at the
right.
end of the day, I was young, but I was still a grown woman, a young adult who made a decision to be a part of this, come out there. And that was a part of my responsibility to do it. So I kind of still move like that to this day with everybody.
So, okay. So you learn at a young age, you fuck up, you're held accountable.
Mhm.
You got to make up for it and pay your dues type shit.
Yeah, I mean, you can go cry in the corner. This is not, you know.
Go cry in the corner.
And I just
Fuck
learned,
that.
like,
Fucks to that.
this not your mommy and your daddy. Don't nobody got to give a fuck about your feelings.
No.
Boom.
And I know it feels funny because like this, we drinking, we chilling. It took like 30, 40 minutes to get started. So everybody talking, hanging out. And I tell him that don't mean shit. Them people ain't your friend. I don't know that nigga like that. You know, like it be that those like situations, but like it helped me maneuver, you know, a little different. That experience helped me maneuver.
I think it helps a lot of, it would help a lot of artists to maneuver that way because once you figure that part out, you can move accordingly.
There you go.
And if you can move accordingly, you can be successful.
Yeah.
If you adapt the mentality, like you said, you adapt the accountability.
Yeah.
So you got to put that into your artist too now. You know what I mean?
100%.
So, and I think that's a great motivation for you because, you know, say that was a good experience.
It wasn't
even
good.
though
No.
I mean it is.
Lesson learned.
I mean, lesson learned. I'm sorry.
It was so much shit that happened
No,
on that
it
trip.
wasn't. I mean,
Not a good trip.
it ended up being a good lesson.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
right,
taught
right.
me a lot that I still keep with me to this day. Now, what was the second half of what you asked?
Well, no, it was just purely like what obstacles did you go through? Because like you started so young, right? So there's a benefit to starting young with something because you get the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you learn at an early age, oh shit, don't do that again. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you learn from your mistakes, so I kind of wanted to learn from I wanted to hear your mistakes that you made. And one was in that story, you fucked up by leaving the CDs and like you fucked up. But and you were held accountable. And instead of using the wrong word here, but instead of crying about it, you fixed it, regardless of the situation.
That was another thing. I went through like a public so I had a child, right? When I first started doing music, I didn't have no kids. The person I had a child with was an artist too, a very popular one that I actually mentioned on that list.
Okay.
Now, what happens is when that type of stuff go public, whatever that person does, people want to bring to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he was lit. You know, like that shit taught me like be more private with my situations. Like unless it's like super locked in, listen, you will never know who I'm fucking with.
Again, lesson learned.
Like my privacy now is so different than before. I'm
learned.
never claiming a nigga out in public. Like never. Niggas are embarrassing like shit. So that was like being a woman and then being a woman like I'm not saying I'm Beyonce, but I know I'm not busted. Like you got to carry yourself a certain type of way around men. You know, like you in a room full of men. I had a girl who had a problem with every nigga she worked with. I'm like, bro, I'm starting to think it's you. I mean, you got your nipples out and your ass cheeks out in the studio with 8 niggas. Like, I'm conscious of that type of stuff. Like, especially you curvy, you attractive, they still niggas. You know, so like, don't put yourself in stupid ass situations as a woman, you know, and show up different. I'm not flirty. I'm not kikiing, none of that. You can put me on speakerphone next to your bitch. I don't like his ass. Like, girl, I know the real him. He's actually a terrible person.
I had a question earlier. I couldn't fit it in, but it was how do you just answered it. So asking it now, it doesn't make sense, but it was like, how do you handle being in a male dominated situation and being attractive? Like, how do you navigate You know what I'm saying? But
No,
gotta be hard.
no,
That's
no,
gotta be hard.
no.
It's gotta be hard.
but it's a constant no. It's no.
I don't
and
be
you
liking
can't
nobody.
be taken seriously.
No, but men looking at you a certain way.
They can look. I expect them to. I didn't go out the house looking like Rasputia.
There you go.
They can look,
Lord,
but I don't
funny
gotta
food, by the way.
entertain that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You shut them down quick.
I don't really shut people down. It's like it will be odd to even go smacking me because I don't leave no room for
Right.
that type of
Right.
conversation. It just
But
like
you
it'd be weird.
come on now, but you know niggas gonna
But you know
find.
what? Most of the
They gonna
time,
find the
no,
jump.
seriously, but most of the time when I meet people, like if I pulled up my DMs to y'all
They gonna
right
find
now,
it,
right?
Mhm.
My DMs is 80% of people giving me flowers or wanting to work.
Okay.
These dudes
Fantastic.
don't even talk to me in that type of way. I be wishing like, hello. Did y'all
So-
not see I got cute today? But sometimes when people see you and they know you can do something for them, they like that's
That's
more
right.
important.
It
You
is.
know what I'm saying? But
it
it
is definitely.
sucks
It is
for
definitely.
my personal dating life. That's why ring finger is empty.
Mm.
Because I chose a job that is not relationship friendly.
Well,
Facts.
That's
Yeah,
I,
that's
facts.
true.
It's not.
perception is a motherfucker,
Like,
ain't it?
what you mean you in the studio?
Yeah,
It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, absolutely right. Yeah,
I ran who? You mean how many niggas is with you?
so
Don't call me no more.
Right,
And it really don't be giving none of that. Those dudes are like they protect me, they look out for me. They you know what I'm saying? Those be like my family for real. And they like I said, they bitches be there. It's just they don't record them.
hey, Omar, she's in the friend zone, yeah. She don't like it.
she don't like it.
I am.
You said you started in the CD era.
Yeah.
So how's that changed now that we go into streaming? And like as far as I always wondered, like how do they get paid now? And like every time I go on Amazon and I listen to a song, how do they get paid? And how would that work for you? I don't understand it. And Brian, do you even know what a CD is?
Because 2009, I don't think it was many left, right?
I know about LimeWire and all that. We used to
Damn.
burn.
Shut your mouth.
Napster-
Not LimeWire.
Napster before LimeWire.
It's 30s.
Napster was
People
for-
know a little something. 30s.
That's crazy though. That was a while ago.
Yeah, I know
It
about
was.
movies, though.
Yeah.
To be short.
To be short with you
But it's
don't know what a VHS is. No, wait, go ahead.
it's the same. So, you know, artists, so let me answer how I get paid. Because the people are very curious. They just think
Yeah, some people
You
might
know, we
want to
just
do what you
do
do.
this shit for fun. So artists, managers, they have a discussion of what that percentage is gonna be. Me, I'm like in a 20% range because I come with my own resources. Now, if you listening and you're an aspiring manager, you're gonna have to earn that 20%. You cannot come asking an artist to do something if you're playing receptionist.
Boom.
Mm.
Because sometimes people think that they're managing and they're really like an admin for real.
Uh-huh.
They just
Secretary.
responding to everything. Management is about like strategy and negotiation for real. You know, so like I get money from my percentage when my artists get
Yep,
paid
yep.
for like bookings, whether it be shows or the streaming stuff is broken down kind of different. But they gotta like make money for me to be like, all right, bet off the project. But like even on Brian's project, I'm executive producer on his project. Why am I executive producer? I'm not hog arming it because I bought him the studio, I bought him the engineer, I bought him the production, and I bought him
Yes, it takes money.
the
It
entire
does.
situation. You know what I'm saying? To build out
You
his
invested.
project.
Yeah, you
Situation,
produced.
yeah.
You
Right.
produced.
So
it.
like
Yeah.
he was recording somewhere else. Said, let's go here. The engineers that he working with on his projects, people I bought to the relationship. You know what I'm saying? This is why you able to take that 20%. So artists get paid really off their entire branding, not the streaming. Most of the artists' money is in their shows. So if the artist is not performing, y'all probably not making no money. If that artist is not a hustler with their merch, y'all probably not making no money. You know what I'm saying? I always give my artists tools to make money because in the beginning you got to spend a lot of money. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But
It's
they,
all
it's
about
like something they got to be willing to do too, or they already have it set up. Me and my artists, go ahead.
So do you invest like that in all your artists?
Hell yeah. Don't matter which one of them it is. I mean, I've invested to what you need a phone. You know, like, all right, bet we can get you a phone. Put it in my name. Like I'm investing 100%.
Wow.
If my artist needed a car, I'm gonna give you a loan.
Mhm.
You know, it's go way deeper than the music because if that means they need to be in communication, they need to be able to get around. You know, they might whatever. I invest all the way.
So how do you balance if your artist ain't handling his business and you ready to cut him off? or
Ooh, that was my question. Yeah.
you know, like how do you have personal relationships with them?
All of them.
So how do you balance that in business and being friends and supporting them to a point where you got to cut them off or what?
Because it doesn't matter. Business is business. I'm still fuck with you, you know, but like you ain't working. So, you know, this what it's got to be. It ain't personal.
You fired? You fired?
I've definitely walked several times. Like it's not working out.
It's not okay.
And this is what I do, whether I'm doing it with you or not. You know, like I'm gonna manage somebody before you and after you, because this is what I do. It might be a halftime situation for you. I'm in that shit. You know, so like you got to be in it with me. If you're not in it with me, that's fine. Then I'm gonna treat you at the level of what you are till I feel like it's no longer worth the investment. But I'm gonna do it directly. This ain't working out. I've dropped plenty of artists.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, we've gotten kind of serious here.
We got-
And I love the insight. It's
Yeah.
fantastic. I am not. I mean, Bezel. I'm not an artist, nigga. Like I appreciate the arts,
I was in a rap group in middle school.
Lord.
It was nice.
But
Call it such and such.
what
Such and
y'all
such
do
niggas.
is amazing. What you do is amazing. What you do is fucking amazing, right? Like it's fantastic. But like,
Here we go. Oh Lord.
yeah, I got questions because I'm genuinely interested in this situation. You know what I'm saying? So like, you like music, you like hip hop, you like whatever,
And go.
and go and all, so now that you're in the industry and managing, how does it affect your enjoyment to music?
Oh my
Oh,
god,
that's
you the first person to ask me that. I hate outside. I do not like it.
hey, listen.
I don't like. I went to the front porch
So-
thing at the MPM. Immediately ready to go.
So,
Wow.
so it's affected how you
Yeah.
listen to music now.
Not really so much how I listen, because to be honest with you, when I'm really in my music bag, I listen to most of the people I work with. I listen to
Okay.
Brian all the time. I listen to Pinky.
Okay.
I'm a Fat Trail fan. You know what
Uh-huh.
I'm saying? I'm a Brian fan. I listen to local artists a lot on my personal time. Now, when I'm in my bag and I'm cooking soul food and it's collard greens and all this shit from scratch on the stove, I like my
Hey, man,
old
tell her, put
school
it out there.
R&B.
Yeah,
Like-
you put it out there.
Yeah,
Call
because you
it-
gotta have
you know that,
your
yeah.
right music on when you're making that type
Facts.
of food.
And when you're clean,
But I like old school R&B. I don't be listening to go-go and shit like that.
Hey,
For
Brian,
real,
listen.
Like I listen to a lot of old shit. Like I'm talking like Lenny Williams, Bobby Womack.
Okay.
Like that's my
Shit.
shit.
Lenny Williams.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
That's what I.
She didn't even
Bobby
say like
Womack.
Boys to Men. She said Lenny Williams.
Yeah,
Nigga,
that's
I
why I
don't know
said
Lenny
take
is.
it back.
Lenny back. Lenny back.
I don't
Lenny
know what
back.
Lenny is.
Lenny is back.
Yes, you
That's
do.
back.
I ain't
No, he ain't from here. Yeah, yeah,
Doesn't
yeah.
matter
Yeah.
where you from. You know the record.
I do. Sing it.
You heard it. You heard it before. I'm
Who-
sure
who-
you heard
who
it before.
anyway?
Lenny Williams.
You never know, girl. You know I.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Lenny Williams.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm about to say I didn't know Lenny Williams.
I ain't-
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know the names, but see, I'm so tapped in. That's where
fucks
my
with that.
love for music came from. Like that shit never gets old to me. It feels good every single time. That shit make you pour a shot. You ain't even going through nothing.
So secretly, you
Yeah, Lenny
you've
would
always
make
been
you
in
do that.
love- You've
Yeah.
always been in
Yeah.
love with music then. Like
Yeah.
before, even before you became a manager, you've always had a certain connection to music.
I used to be crazy. Remember they Double XL magazine?
Yeah, yeah.
What? All of that.
Oh,
like I
really?
was a Lil Wayne fan. I had all the Carter shit. Like
Interesting.
I was
Okay.
on that type time, but I was on like 3-6 Mafia. I was on Bone Thugs and Harmony. Like I was on
'Cause they
that
were
type.
hot.
Girl,
Yeah.
all does and harmony.
They were hot.
Yeah, Pastor
Okay.
Troy, like all that.
Okay. Okay.
Crucial
So
conflict.
okay.
Like
So if you could throughout history,
mhm.
what artist would you want to manage? Like you name 3-6, you name Eminem, whatever you name, but who's someone that you thought you could have done a great fucking job with,
I thought I could do a great job.
or a better job with? How about that? Put some pressure on you.
Man, honestly, I could just tell you who I would want to work with, because it's not.
Mhm.
It probably wouldn't be what you think. Like
Okay.
I would want to work with somebody like I'm gonna say somebody current. And you be like, what?
Okay.
I would have loved to have Sexy Red. Believe it or
Okay.
not, I would have. We out of here.
Really?
Yeah, you know why? Because she don't give a fuck. And like every girl I work with, like Pinky got that fucking attitude too, but she really don't give a fuck. You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
Brian,
Like she
listen,
went
listen.
crazy throughout her pregnancy. She didn't take no time off.
Mhm.
She turned the fuck up. Her personality, if you notice, nobody says nothing negative about that girl. Everybody she around fuck with her. She got that personality. She a real person. You know, like I need those type of artists. Like, yeah,
Interesting.
those the ones that's gonna last. They gonna sneaky last. You're gonna realize it's been like 10 years and they still going. You know, like it be those people with like, you gotta see the future, you
Mhm.
know, because I could see an artist and be like, You gonna have a hell of a year, and that's
Good
gonna be it.
experience. Okay.
And that's gonna be it.
Yeah.
And you done.
Okay.
You done.
After this, you gonna be done.
Yeah, but that's somebody new. Old school wise. Now, if I was into my jam back in the day, I would have loved to have like a Teddy Pendergrass
Say,
or
woo, woo,
Luther
woo.
Vandross or somebody
Oh,
like that.
Luther?
Like,
Woo, woo, woo.
yeah, 'cause
Big
they so
Luther, little
crazy
Luther.
in the studio, both of them.
You want
You know what I'm
Luther. You
saying?
just
Like-
want Luther.
Those
I
the
feel you.
creators back then in the studio,
Yeah.
all instruments live. Like
Mhm.
they're not getting through no song, just want to put it out. You know, they put so much into their music. You know, first of all, just being a black artist and putting out music meant something different than,
Mhm.
you know. So like I would have loved to have that kind of challenge.
I can
But
love it.
fast forward to the now, I would have loved to have a Sexy Red.
Okay. Sexy Red. Okay. I can see that.
Hmm
It's a certain freedom you get with someone that at least publicly don't give a fuck.
Yeah, sure.
Like, but we all know, like behind the scenes, it's other shit. Like I have an analogy. Like
Mhm.
when you see a swan, like floating on the water, right? They look graceful. They're above the water. They're looking great. But under the water, they flapping like shit. You know what I'm saying? They put in the fucking work. And I see what you mean by that. Like Sexy Red on paper is out there doing whatever, but behind the scenes, she's doing all the work
Yeah.
to make that all seem right.
Yeah.
Fucks with you.
According to the masses, she was supposed to been fizzled out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was gonna be a popcorn.
It was supposed to be a star,
Yeah,
one stop
but
job.
You be surprised because your personality gets you a long way.
It do.
You know, like as an artist, like people only buy into the music for such a short amount of time. I tell all my artists what their strengths and weaknesses are. Like your personality plays a big part of it. Living your truth, being your authentic self. A lot of artists are so afraid of that. I'm
So
like,
how-
damn, the real you cool as shit.
I think a lot of people
How-
are
how
afraid
do
of that.
How's being a cool nigga like Brian? Like,
Yeah, cool. That's a
like,
cool.
like let's get cool as shit, yo.
She just said he ain't that
actually,
cool.
Like chilling next to him.
She
Like, I
said
feel-
earlier he ain't that cool. He's an asshole or something like that. She
Well,
said,
yeah.
She did say that earlier.
Cool.
But
But he said he
I said
cool
he's
and
an
shit though.
asshole.
but
I think he cool.
You would say your asshole when you like how she say. You straightforward.
Well, she an
He's a
asshole then, right?
professional debater.
Is
That's
she an asshole, Brian?
I just
so
like
did
facts.
you have
Is
any,
she is she
any
is she an asshole? to you?
impact
Sometimes.
on this coolness, or was it this is already how he came?
So first of all, I changed his name. That was the first thing I did.
His name is
Brian.
I didn't like
Jay
his
Swan?
artist name.
Jay Swan. What's his name?
It was Bizzle Blake.
Yeah, no.
Okay, good job.
Good job.
Good change.
We all agree with that. Yeah, I agree.
Like,
We all
terrible name.
yeah.
Y'all would have grown you.
No, it definitely would not have. It's, I heard it for like, and I know it for 5 minutes, and it still ain't grown nowhere. It still ain't grown.
Blizzle?
So
Like moss, like
Bizzle.
like sea moss.
That's what people call me.
Isn't that a vacuum?
No, people call me that.
It's a
Bizzle.
vacuum.
It's a vacuum, right?
Bissell is a,
Like my,
Bissell is
friends,
a,
like my friends that I grew up with and stuff.
yeah, that's the problem.
Like they,
That's probably the
Yeah,
problem.
yeah. Keep that in your
That's
front.
right.
Yeah.
right.
that's what I said.
That's probably
So-
part of the problem.
But then he was like,
I like it. That is
around.
cool. I get it. But you know, Yeah, I'm glad she-
morphed into Brian Blake.
Plus, when you- plus when you're an R&B artist, I don't want to go and be like,
You gotta
if
be
my girl
grown
be like, who we listen to? I'm like, Bissell Blake.
right.
No,
That's
it
exactly
ain't
what I-
saying
that's
that.
exactly what I
This
thought.
on that.
Yeah,
Right.
Bissell Blake.
Yeah, I was waiting for something. Yeah.
Oh no,
No, but that's
Bissell
good.
Blake. Yeah,
No, but that's kind of
Because,
that's kind of grown. You know.
Yeah.
Brian Blake.
That's R&B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then when you put the real on it, that's what
So-
Yeah, nigga named
Blake,
Bizzle. I don't know.
right?
If that's
I'm not gonna be like
Blake,
Bissell Blake.
and then his name is Brian. You know, so I was like, okay,
With a
Brian
Y.
sounds much
Yeah,
better.
why?
I
Wow.
don't think I'm
Why? 'Cause
searching
it's about
Bizzle.
you.
Because it's about
Bissell.
you.
Not about me.
And that was probably our first kind of like, you really think I need to change my name? I was like, yeah. But Brian is who he is, but I tell him this all the time.
Mhm.
Or when it come up. I think he's still in a professional identity crisis.
Hmm.
Because he is a person who he's not in the streets. He's not walking around claiming no neighborhood. A lot of artists wear that shield as their identity, right? So when you don't have that, who is this person? Now I got to become vulnerable. When you still going through a lot of shit in your personal life, you got to find that time where you're comfortable to open up. Like if you listen to a lot of Brian music, like the reason why we went the direction we went with this project, because I knew my client is not ready to be that level of vulnerable through
Okay.
his music, to share a lot more of who he is personality wise, right? His only battle will be people giving a fuck about him when he not dropping records,
Mhm.
because the cool shit don't work. The mysterious shit don't work. When people be like, well, NBA Youngboy, you're not NBA Youngboy. You know what I'm saying? Because once again, he locked into what his core was. When you're a new artist, you're still finding your core. He's not going to find his core. He won't find a fan base until they know who Brian is, until everybody knows who Brian is. And what I mean is beyond the surface. If I go to his Instagram, first thing I had him do, he's a dad, right? He has his daughter all the time, full time. So his social media was full of daddy-daughter content. I was like, this not gonna work. Now having to tell an artist and a person and a dad, a father who adores the fuck out of their child, you gotta delete that.
But when you
That's
hungry,
uncomfortable.
when you hungry and you know what I'm saying, you want this and you serious about it, you know that it's not 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You're gonna listen to reason, you know what I'm saying? And that's where she come in. That's why I said that's what helped my career to get on a steady pace, because now I'm coming in with structure instead of me trying to do it on my own and stuff like that.
But let me ask you a question. How hard was it to hear that though?
Like
It was
at first.
extremely- it was
I mean, because
extremely-
I understand, like when you love your daughter, you are proud.
yeah,
And she tell you we can't do that no more.
yeah,
You like,
I
well,
don't hold my tongue, so I push back.
okay.
Yeah,
But like I
at
said,
first.
but like I said, I'm one of them people that I can reflect and weigh the options
And balance
and
and
make
try to
a
figure out,
logical decision. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking like she ain't trying to tell me nothing that's gonna hinder me. She in it with me, so and she know what she talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
Right.
let me just go ahead and try to do it that way. So
Had to morph his social media into an artist page.
I was gonna ask you, did you
It
give another
wasn't that at
page or
first.
did you just
No,
walk this
I kept the
over?
same-
Archive,
Okay.
archive. We're not throwing it away, but I told him it's the first 6 rows is the
Yeah.
most important
It
part of your
is,
social
yes.
media. It can't be just that, because I'm gonna tell you right now, we're immediately going away. Because you got a kid you adore, we all adore our kids. So people are going to do what? Unless you're posting mom content, we got to remove this, because those are the only people who are going to nosedive into that type of content.
Yeah.
You have to be direct to consumer on social media.
Facts.
You need to know what you want them to see. Whatever's up here is what they need to see first to say, okay, I want to come back. You cannot miss the mark at all. So I mean, I think Brian is a great talent, and his talent can go so far. He has a great personality. Everywhere I take him, people are like, yeah, what's up with your artist? I'm gonna lock in. However, when it comes to fans versus supporters, you fuck with me, you support me. Fans support everything you do. Everything you say, they know everything about you because they feel like they have something to attach to outside of the music. Like, it could be as dumb as the fact that you like a fucking fillet of fish from McDonald's. Now you got your fans want
And
that.
fish
Like,
that-
it's like people care about stupid shit because they want to feel personally attached to.
Oh yeah, I can.
You know what I'm saying? So like most of the people who we fans of, when you hear people going off and they get real rah-rah about that person they're a fan of, they got so much information on that person.
Yeah,
like
that's
they know all this shit.
Yeah, that's a
like,
fanatic.
yeah.
That's
But the only way that artists are successful is with those.
for fans, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's the only way they'll make money, because you
Absolutely.
can't sell no tickets to no show unless you got that.
Unless you got some
People
fans.
that absolutely want to come see you.
They
and
absolutely
have-
love everything about your motherfucking ass.
Yeah.
What shoes he got on today?
And all of that.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
told
know.
him they care more about what you wearing. You could be the best dad in the world, and I promise you, they give a fuck more about what you ordered at the goddamn Longhorn,
Mhm.
because the attention span is very minute. It's so many artists coming through social media all day, so like you have to have something to make people personally attached to you as an artist.
Brian,
I want
hope
to. I
people
want to see his
understand,
Instagram now.
you made a great choice, man. Like really, like I'm sure you had other options. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
He said, nah, man.
I was trying to do.
Don't give up your leverage.
I
You know what I'm saying?
I
But you made a
was
great
trying to do
choice.
it. I was trying to do it myself. I had
Uh-huh.
other people that like my uncle, when like he did it when I was young.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And my cousin, like he'd try to help and stuff like that, but it was nothing really steady. Like I said, I got structure once. Deb came in because she's so smart and knowledgeable in
Fantastic.
the
Right.
game. Yeah.
And the fact that you can realize that is fantastic for you, man.
Oh yeah, for
It's,
sure.
it's fantastic. Like,
I don't know how to say it.
fantastic.
I'm a logician, man. So it's all logic and reason. for
Boom.
me.
Boom. But you're still an artist, nigga. Though. I don't.
Exactly. Like I still be
You
like,
ain't-
all
you
right,
ain't
let
that
me
logical, nigga.
explain. Like,
I try to be.
Yeah.
I try my hardest.
Again, I don't understand y'all. Like, I'm not, but I appreciate the fuck out of y'all.
I
Y'all are,
understand.
y'all minds
It's a
work
lot to
in
understand.
amazing ways, yo.
It has to, man. 'Cause
Mhm.
it's a lot with being an artist. Because you gotta, like she said, you gotta balance that with your personal life, and then on top of that, the icing on all of that is the business.
Yeah.
Because a lot of artists, a lot of artists get
Or too much of an artist. Yes, I get it.
yeah,
I get it,
they get messed over.
But that's why you need someone like her.
Mhm. Somebody you can trust that believe,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, in your craft just as much as you do.
Fantastic.
That way you can you gotta argue, you gotta clash. That's how you know.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Just
How you
think
know it's
about it.
real.
Just think about it when you got brothers or sisters or the person you love or anything like that. You fight.
Mhm.
It's not always peaches and cream. Them
Mhm.
them the people that can tell you the truth
That's
because
one.
they really love you.
Hmm
I mean, I want fire all the time.
That's 112.
And the truth is, Brian
That's
Project
112.
fucking fire as fuck.
Come on, 12.
Peaches and cream.
My other artist, Pinky, like I feel like her and Brian are complete polar opposites.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I asked
Pinky
you
personality
how do you do that?
is a moneymaker, just being off who she is.
Okay.
Like she would have walked in here and said some funny shit. Like she don't care. She don't have no cut cards. All she got to do is make a record.
Mm.
All she needs is one record. We signed the Rock Nation in 2023.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, if I can get her that deal off of 2 records on DSPs,
Right.
imagine with her dropping a fucking album. That's the only
So
difference.
what's the hold up then? Is she not focused?
She gotta be wanting to do that and be ready and be confident in her body of work and just and in that timeline, because it's not like she's not confident at all. She's definitely a confident girl and confident in her music. It's like the timeline got to make sense for the artist mentally.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? To be wanting to do it. It's their body of work.
Mm.
I have to sell it, but it's what they're saying. And he might feel completely different 6 months out, a year and a half out. We build records for all year before we drop. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we going in the studio, recording a couple songs and then dropping. Nah, we gonna sit on them. So sometimes they might retract. Oh, I want to do this now, whatever. Whatever. They entitled to have their way of wanting to do shit, but he got the records. I need for people to remember him beyond the records. Pinky, you not gonna forget who the fuck she is when she walked through the door. But I need her to put more records out. And I'm always honest with my talent. Ain't nobody fucking with neither one of them in their respectful lanes.
Ooh.
I stand on that with both of them. She a rapping ass bitch. Don't nobody sound like him. Ain't nobody comparable to him. When they ask me who he sounds like Brian.
Fantastic. And not Jay Holiday.
Not at all.
Okay. Y'all, hey,
It just look like them.
we're gonna go to culture. Y'all want to stick around?
No, let's go.
Okay. So later,
Thank you then though. Like this
Of
has been
course.
fantastic. Like
Thank
y'all
you.
yeah, a lot of insight. It's very interesting. We wish you the best. We wish you the best, man.
yeah, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna check that, John. out. What's the name of the album?
Nostalgia.
Nostalgia. That's right.
Yeah, I like that name.
Nostalgia. Oh, nostalgia.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna
No,
go.
it's not. It's nostalgic.
Which one? You know what? I'm gonna go on.
It's
I'm gonna go on my
Brian
album
Like
music.
nostalgia.
It's
I'm gonna go on my album music. I'm gonna go on my album music and see what I
It is
come up with.
nostalgia.
Okay. All right. So you was
So we
okay.
went back
So
to
you.
where
Was,
my- You see, it's
Go
still
ahead,
pop
go ahead.
right on up, right?
Go ahead, Brian. Say it. I told you so.
Uh,
Go ahead, tell her. I told
Like,
you.
no, this
It's
is
on record. You better do it now.
All right, so first we're gonna talk about that Kevin Hart roast. That seemed to be the
The big thing right now.
biggest deal going on. So I guess how y'all feel about that roast? And I guess the first question: did it offend you, or did it rub you the wrong way?
No.
Go ahead, Brian.
I mean, it's a roast. I mean, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. I only looked at the
The clips, the YouTube.
the clips, yeah.
Because you're young.
Some of the
Young ass
clips
nigga.
and the Cat Williams version of it.
Mm.
Yeah, I go to the Cat Williams. So what about the black jokes? Where they say he was so short you could lynch him.
Yeah.
Bonza,
A lot of stuff
the
like that.
George
The
Floyd.
George Floyd, yeah, that
Is
job.
that going too far, or is that just fair game for the roast?
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I think comedy is comedy, but at the same time, I think some things are intentional. You know,
Right.
like, and I
Yeah.
feel like that was extremely intentional. And Kevin Hart is the type of person to let that stuff pass. I don't feel like, I feel like trying to roast like Dave Chappelle would be different. I don't think it would be the same context of jokes
It's
to
'cause
that level.
I feel you because I think the person that you're roasting
Yes.
matters.
It matters. To me, that matters.
It matters a lot because you kind of like. I'm gonna be honest with you. When we're sitting up there talking about what's her name, Wanda? Is it well? No, what's her name?
No.
No, Cheryl.
Cheryl. When they talk about Cheryl,
Underwood,
I'm gonna be honest with you. Every time somebody says something about Cheryl, I said to myself, because I watched it. I actually watched the roast.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it live. I watched it later on the playback. And I actually watched it and I said, everybody that talked about Cheryl gonna be fucked up when Cheryl come up there. Because Cheryl gonna come back at him
Mhm.
flat like that. She gonna say
Mhm.
what she wanna say. And I was sitting there waiting for somebody to be like, you know what, I'm not gonna even go to Cheryl because she gonna come. And she did.
Mhm.
I love Cheryl because she don't give a fuck. Like you
Right.
said, she's one of those ones that don't care.
Yeah.
She gonna say what she gotta say. Now, as far as the jokes and tasteless and stuff like that, so I think the George Floyd thing was tasteless because it was about a very big controversy, and I don't think it needed to be done in that platform. It did not need to be for a roast for Kevin Hart.
Right.
That had nothing to do with roasting Kevin Hart.
Even Cheryl Underwood, they were making jokes about her husband.
Yeah, her husband,
Made a
you know, saying
He
what.
killed herself. Still making jokes.
And I think Kevin's defense of some of like Naeem and what's her girl Regina talking about his dead mom and stuff like that. But I feel like that's a little bit different because Naeem and Regina have known Kevin.
And exactly.
Right.
And they personally know Kevin.
Right.
Regina knew his mom. You know what I'm saying?
But he
So-
invited them on.
But he invited him. I'm just saying when you talk about people's dead folks. I had a friend of mine. Her mom died a while ago. Earlier today, she said something to me, and I said, "I'm gonna talk to her. I'm gonna talk to your mother today." She's passed away, but only I could say something personal about her mother
Mhm.
to her. I feel like, you know what I'm saying. So I feel like the George Floyd thing was tasteless and a little out of bounds for me.
I feel like it's too
Um,
soon too.
And it was a big mark for Black people. It was a big thing. It was a big thing. You know what I'm saying? So you can't demean it in a joke. I don't think so. But there were certain things in there that I think it's just comedy. Comedy sometimes is out of bounds.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think I caught a little bit of more for the George Floyd joke because of who did it, because of who he is
Mhm.
and did it, his background, and he did it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that rubbed me the wrong way. I don't think overall was bad, but that part was a little cringe for me.
Mhm.
But it's interesting. You said Kevin Hart is the type that will let that go,
Mhm.
and that's basically what him and Cat Williams was beefing over.
Mhm.
Cat Williams was saying he was a plant. Like
Yeah.
like Kevin Hart wasn't shit. He was a regular guy all this time, and all of a sudden he started getting all this, and they put him there, and this is what he is. Like he'll allow that. He won't say shit. He ain't like me. That's
I
what
feel like they designed it that way, like you said, because it was Kevin. Like I said, and the reason why I said Dave Chappelle is because he is comedically woke in his storytelling. He's an amazing storyteller with his jokes, but he also speaks firmly and proudly from where he's standing.
Where he is.
Black man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he's so fucking articulate and smart in his jokes that white people are not offended by it. So the trans community might be different. They
definitely very offended by him,
but that community not so much. But Kevin, just in his comedic personality in general, I wouldn't expect him to not be okay with
They
it.
said all the writers they had were white.
Mhm.
All the writers.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's it's lowbrow comedy. I'm saying like
Yeah,
it's
that's what
the
it's supposed
lowest
to be,
common
right? Yeah.
denominator of certain stuff. To her point, like Dave Chappelle is above that. He's graduate level. I'm saying he's not entry level like high school. Like he's not. It's a certain level. And Kevin Hart, I know the prevailing wind that he's not funny. I find Kevin Hart funny for certain situations. I do. I'm saying like it's a certain level of comedy that I expect from Kevin Hart, and it's funny. But the comedians on the roast took the lowest level of jokes, the easy to write. You know what I'm saying? Like it was no thought into it. and that kind of bothered me a little bit.
So
Not many complex.
Kevin Hart, does he have any accountability for that?
And see that's hard to define because Kevin Hart is who he is. Like to put the responsibility on Kevin Hart to check them. That's not who Kevin Hart is.
That's not
Yeah, I don't think that's
I don't-
right because
But-
honestly, you know, I mean, we can feel how we want to feel. Like comedy is comedy, and he himself lives by that motto.
Mhm.
To where as though he even said even on himself it can get brutal. That's what it's supposed to do. We can disagree about it, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But people like Richard Pryor, like they ain't cut no collars.
It's
But
supposed to get
you know-
brutal on him.
But
not on-
the problem,
Yeah.
Right.
Nah, but
the problem is
that's cool. But comedy in general, that's what he defends. You know what I'm saying? And that's what that's why he's defending it because he like it's jokes.
but
It's comedy,
some
but
people
I-
didn't find it.
It has
And-
the
and
roast.
everybody
The problem
the
is
ro-
after the roast, he doubled down that it was
Doubled down.
okay.
That's what I'm
the
saying.
Yeah,
problem.
yeah. That's
You
a
know,
little bit of
when
an
he
issue.
could have said whatever, you know, at least respectfully speaking to people that's like I said, it's still new. When most of the time we hear jokes about people, those people have been passed years and
Right.
years and years and years
Mhm.
ago, you know, settle down with it, whatever. But it's still kind of fresh. And I think that's why people are sensitive. Because let's be honest, we desensitize over time. You know,
Yeah,
like,
but
it's like okay, it don't hurt the same no more. Even with something as big as
So
like
do y'all
9/11
agree
type
but
shit.
like
nah,
we're good. But I remember before DMX passed away,
Mhm.
he said one thing. They asked him about somebody. Said, "Do you blame somebody for being?" He said, "No, I take people for who they are. That's it. That's all. That's it. People don't disappoint me
Mhm.
because I take them for who they are. If they snakes, they're gonna be snakes.
Mhm.
I take him for what he gonna do. That's what he gonna be. So Kevin Hart is gonna be who he is. So I'm not saying we can't be mad at him for being who he was because you gotta be realistic about who Kevin Hart is, and you gotta say, hey, I'm gonna just take him for what he is. So you won't be disappointed at what he does,
Yeah,
right?
but-
Now he did say the joke was tasteless. Okay, but that's about the
Did he
biggest
say
fact in the
I heard
interview.
him say he wouldn't have said
In
it.
the interview, the first he said it was
That's all I
tasteless. Then he
heard him
said I
say.
wouldn't.
I don't. You're right. I don't think he said
And
it would
he-
taste
I
like-
mean,
And
Okay.
we all and Josie, we all taking it for what he is. He's a black man. So you can't just say,
But-
okay,
But he is. I get you.
he's
I
a
get.
black
I
man.
get
That's
you.
what he is.
But
You don't get a pass.
I honestly think there are very few black people, especially black men, that have no issue standing on business for what the fuck they actually feel. Like Kanye is one of them. He don't give a fuck.
That's an extreme.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I get
but
you.
it's not
mentally
that
ill, though.
many like that. You know what I'm
Also
saying? It's
genius.
going to say what they want to say.
Right.
And I'm talking about before all these diagnoses, he was still saying shit. If
Mhm.
you've really been watching Kanye, the only difference now is 1,000 more ways to see it. Instagram, social media, Twitter, all this shit to see everything that we saying now. But
Yeah,
my
'cause
point
before it
in
was just
saying that
TV or
is,
something.
I'm not surprised at all with Kevin Hart, but he's also not he's not a celebrity who I'm super deep dived into either.
Right.
But that's
know,
what I
like,
was saying.
I'm-
That's
I'm
the
just
whole
like,
thing
yeah.
about it.
It's Kevin.
You take him for who, not the what he is. What he is a black man,
Mhm.
but who he is what we've been talking about is the comedian that's not going to check the person that does it like that. Like you said, David Chappelle.
It's all the shit Cat Williams been saying.
Yeah, well, basically. But that's what. But see, you get mad at that when he's being who he is, and that's what DMX said. I'm gonna just treat him
Yeah,
as who
that's
they
what I said.
are.
I didn't expect that
You
shit
can't get
from
mad at
Kevin.
hoe.
Like,
You can't get mad at a hoe being a hoe. Why? She you knew she was a hoe. She's gonna be a
I
hoe.
love her. So
No, but he just
I'm just saying, yeah, man. Yeah,
that is
That's one
not
way
a
to look
good
at it.
that was a turn.
It's
That was,
not,
that
but
was a
I
turn.
mean,
I love it.
but- okay, so the whole the black man thing. So
You about the hoe.
as a black man,
Yeah.
as we all are, like we have been
Not all of
conditioned.
us.
We can
Oh,
debate
we-
that.
yeah.
We can debate that about attitude, personality, my nigga though. But
Woman here.
yes, you are. Definitely.
That fixed grades from scratch.
But
I gotta mention
as black man and a black woman, right? We have been conditioned over the years to have a wider spectrum of bullshit. You know what I'm
Of
saying?
course.
Right,
Of
right.
course.
So Kevin Hart's spectrum of bullshit or acceptable bullshit is a little wider than, say, Tom
Yours?
Brady or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah, okay.
Not ours, but like
Okay.
we expect. So if spectrum is -10 to +10, right here, we are at a negative 20 to positive 20. Like we have a wider spectrum because we live bullshit every day. Kevin Hart sees his bullshit every day. You know what I'm saying? So we can't actually be mad at him for
Kevin.
not pinpointing because he lives it every day. Like,
But Kev, the only reason why he's
to be fighting
is
right
money.
now. Huh?
He's allowing that because of money. That's the whole thing. Like,
But do you
with
think
Cat
that-
Williams. It's because of money?
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
fair.
Like,
That's fair.
I could sit there and say, oh yeah, I wouldn't have allowed them. I'd have said, nah, that's too far. Maybe I wouldn't have if I was getting 20 million for
You're
doing that.
absolutely right.
Okay.
You're absolutely right.
But that's
I can dig it.
that's where we
I
at
can
with
dig
him.
it. I can
Kevin Hart
dig it.
makes a lot of money,
I can dig it.
and
But
so,
he's made the money, and again, it's not just localized to Kevin Hart. Anyone in the industry needs a certain amount of people to fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
if you are conditioned to where your spectrum is wider than some other white person, it's hard to scale it back when you've made the money.
it's like Michael Jordan saying, "White people buy my shoes."
Boom, exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
but you don't wanna
it's hard
offend.
to.
You gonna mess up your money.
Well, yeah, that's the majority of the business though, too. Also, so you can't mess up the money. I get that. I get that.
Unless you are just literally
You want
when
all
you
of it.
know you like
Uh,
it's like I said, it's only a few that understand that. It's only a few Black people in general that understand their power.
but that's a good.
That's why
That
I
was a good one,
said
'cause-
some people don't. There's certain people who know. Let's rewind back. Prince was one of them. He was that kind of Black man. He knew he understood his power.
He did.
He stood on business. He didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You look at Prince and you got the history of Prince,
Yeah.
and that's what made Prince a real nigga. And like
Yeah.
people don't understand why so many people fuck with Prince, despite his butt cheeks out,
And
heels,
his high
all
heels
that.
and all
We
that.
gotta get into
He
all that. We-
stood on motherfucking business.
When his butt cheeks was out though, if she had to say it, it was out.
Yeah, and that's just to a degree
It
of
was
him
out.
saying that,
It
oh,
was- it was
y'all
good, it was
need
out.
my Black ass.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like he knew that. That's all I'm saying. That's the only difference. Dave took that time off from comedy
Yeah.
when people said Dave Chappelle went crazy because
He
he
took it away
understood
from that,
his
yeah.
power.
He understood his power.
Dave Chappelle is the fucking goat.
Yeah, when the
of
Chappelle show
comedy.
came out,
You know what I'm saying?
and that
Like,
joke was skyrocketed like that, and he had the power, like you said, to say fuck no to Netflix or whoever it was at the
and look at
time.
him now.
You know what I'm
So do
saying?
you
So,
respect Kevin Hart less?
I think
Respect him the same.
Yeah.
but I think because he is who he is,
Yeah,
and also
I don't
Kevin
expect nothing
Kevin
different.
hasn't hit the level of Dave. He has not, and I
to
think,
the whites he has.
but I think
To
that,
us he
And
has.
that
I
don't
think
mean
the-
shit.
but I
That's
think,
what I'm saying.
right, but I think the power, like you said, the power, right?
Mhm.
So Dave has reached power where he could say, and he's reached an age and the
Yeah.
power where he say, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna compromise myself by doing that. I don't care how much you're paying. I don't think Kevin is-
Josie, he took that chance. That's why he took.
Yeah,
that
he took a
chance.
chance, but he had
But
the
that's what
power
I'm
though.
saying.
But he could have sold out and got
Yeah,
more money.
Yeah, he
could've,
could have, but he
he could've.
didn't because he had the power.
No, he didn't have.
Who's Dave
He was
Chappelle? Yes, he
under-
did.
He didn't understand.
He has it now.
Yeah, he had
Yeah,
to do
But-
that to get that
He
power
had to bet
back.
on himself.
You talking about
That's
when
what
he
I'm saying.
after the
He did
Chappelle
bet on
show?
himself.
chose
I
Now they
believe
need
after the Chappelle show, he had the power.
He
though.
chose
No,
to give it up.
that's
though.
what- Oh, he
what
gave
I'm
up
saying
all
is
of it.
And that's why he
understood
chose
that
to
he had the power.
Gave up all of it.
Yeah, he gave, but I believe that's why he did it because he knew.
Look, the
that he was
industry
the shit.
respects him different now.
Yeah, after the Dave
as opposed
Chappelle
to that
show,
time.
I feel like he gave it up because he knew that he could come back and do something better or be better because he had the
That's
power.
He
hindsight.
just didn't wanna
know.
be there.
He didn't know.
I
You don't think he knew?
I
No,
don't
he
think-
didn't
I think
wanna
at
be
that
there.
time,
I
I think he betted on himself.
But bet on yourself. But bet on yourself.
But that
That's a
started-
confidence
betting
though.
on
Betting on yourself
giving
is
you the power.
a power.
That-
It's
I
a-
think that's what I mean. I can't speak for her, but
Huh?
that's what I took from what she said.
Yeah,
understand
'cause he
your
did.
power.
But that's what I'm
Betting
saying.
on
No,
yourself.
We agree, but
I feel like he didn't know at that time, but he was like, let me take a step back because
Yeah,
I'm not,
let's
I
bet on
know I'm not that nigga
Yes,
to say yes. You know what I'm saying? And when Dave took that time and
I
then
know I'm not that.
he
Okay.
like,
All right.
this
That's
who
fine.
I am though. And now
I can agree.
Dave
Okay.
Chappelle
I get you.
goaded, bro. Like
I
all
get
that
what you're
shit, like
saying.
they gotta pay this man so much money. But if you listen to his
I
jokes,
watch all of
and
his.
you
I watch
hear
all his
his
shit.
specials,
Yeah.
he's smart as fuck with how he delivers.
Yeah, I watch
his
all his
messages
shit,
and what he
yeah.
has to say.
I watch all
And
this
when
shit.
he comes to that community, alphabet community, and when it comes to how white people see him
Yeah.
in that industry, when he made the joke when he said, "Well, I'm not a nigger either."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Nigger.
that shit right there is
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. So that's the stuff he's doing behind closed doors that we didn't even know.
Yeah, I
so
figured that what
expect
you're saying,
different.
though.
If it was Dave, it's like
I just felt like at that point, like I
Kevin,
said,
I don't expect
Like,
that.
I saw it a
Kevin
little bit
Hart could do
different.
that.
I did see it a little bit different when he
could've,
walked away.
He could do that.
I think I saw Dave Chappelle walking away as a power move. That's why
I agree.
I thought it was that's how I
It
saw
was
it.
a power move.
And that's why I feel like he had when you make a power move, you have to be confident in yourself.
We're not
to be-
debating. So
His confidence, you know. Okay,
we're not debating that. Yes,
Okay,
he bet on
okay.
himself, but that doesn't mean
he had it.
he grabbed power. He could have been throwing power away.
I get you. I got it.
It's
Right.
the end result.
Okay.
He threw money away.
Yeah, I get it. I get what you're saying. Now.
Kevin Hart
Like,
ain't throwing
I'm
no
like,
I
money.
just
okay.
at that point, I did definitely
That's
see it
the
as a
main
power.
difference
Yeah,
right
Kevin Hart
there.
ain't throwing no money.
And I
No,
and
he's
like
not.
I
But he's
said,
not at the
I
point where he
ain't got
can though.
offered
I mean, well, he
$20 million,
can.
so I
He
don't know
can,
what
but I don't think he's at the
It'll
moment.
change you.
I don't think he's
That's
at the
what
moment. I'm
Chappelle
sorry.
said.
I don't think he's at the moment in his life for him where he wants to throw away the money though.
Yeah, he ain't gonna do. That's the whole point.
Yeah,
No, because they have goals too. We might look at them like, oh, you got all this money.
you're right.
They might say, I want to get to this
I
status.
want to get to this
Like
level.
in his mind, might want to get the Elon status. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, so it might not be enough. We don't know. You know, so like for us, we might think
At
it's
least
enough.
millionaire.
But it's
Yeah.
only, like I said, only a few people like who understand their power that's black in that shit. Like Beyonce knows she's Beyonce.
She
You
got
know,
a power.
like,
Well,
Jay-Z.
Beyonce do a lot of sellout shit too. Don't.
That's my point.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
comparing her to Kevin.
Okay.
Like,
Uh,
Saying Beyonce is who she is and she's gonna do what she's gonna
yeah,
do.
she
Man.
gonna
Okay,
do
cool.
what she
My
gonna
bad.
do. Beyonce don't even talk.
I misheard it.
Who-
Got you.
Who you think-
She barely talking like a
Yeah,
fucking
she-
decade.
she-
who
Like,
you think in the music industry as right now has the power or think they or know they have the power to do whatever the fuck they want to do?
Kendrick.
Kendrick.
I would,
Okay.
I would say,
What's that dude's name?
Y'all ain't gonna say oh no?
Hove? No, definitely not Hove.
No?
he
Hov is-
moved different though. But if I would say somebody, I wouldn't say that no, that they could do whatever they want to do.
Not whatever,
Somebody
but
who
you know
I
what I
say
mean.
understands who the fuck they are.
Yeah, okay.
Rihanna.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna do what they do.
Hold up. But Rihanna made her money outside of music industry though. So that's why she's
That's my
Oh,
point.
50? Yeah,
But
yeah,
we
yeah.
want music from Rihanna. She still ain't gave nobody that. She ain't
but she don't
cost
need
a
to.
motherfucking
She don't
fan.
need to.
But that's her point. I think that's her point.
That's my point.
That's her point.
She don't have
She don't
to
have
drop no
to. She
music.
just if she don't want to do
walking
music.
around having babies, like she still did a
in the
shit.
music industry. Rihanna's
Well, she-
outside
No,
of it now.
we talking
Well,
about the
she
industry
got it from
period.
outside, but
Talking
she
about
can still.
entertainment industry.
But the fact that
Comedians
yeah,
not
but the fact
musicians.
that she doesn't have to make music to keep making money
And my
to,
argument
to,
is,
to hold
to
her
make
fans
that kind
to,
of money.
to hold her fans off and say, hey, I'm not making no music right now, but you still fuck with her.
hold up, but my argument is that the reason she do that because she made money outside of it. She's not dependent on music industry, so she's no longer
No,
an
we're
artist.
talking about the
entertainment.
Well, maybe
entertainment
I should have said
industry, not the
entertainment
music
industry instead of like
the comedian.
I use music as
different.
like I use music as like I'm thinking like Rihanna, people who started in music. You started music, but like because of what they've done over their career in music and whatever else endeavors they've made,
Right.
they can say, I don't need this one thing,
So maybe
or I don't need this other thing to
no,
make
what
money.
it is
I don't
is
need
They're so fucking powerful that it doesn't matter what they venture into. People are going to buy into.
Okay.
That's what I.
yeah.
It does not
Yeah.
matter. Rihanna
Yeah,
has
she
capitalized so much off of being Rihanna that she
herself
can
as a
move
brand.
into- if she said she was getting into fucking film today, people will buy into it. Kanye made a very valid point about Gaga getting in the Polaroid. He was like, the fuck does Gaga know about cameras? You know what I'm saying? But and when you
Yeah,
say
that was
he
a good
crazy,
Kanye
no,
impression, yeah.
smart.
Oh yeah,
Looking at
yeah.
the industry from a completely different way because it's not easy. If all of y'all right now decided to start a clothing line, you're gonna get way more kickback than you get invitations. What I'm saying is she's reached a certain status. It doesn't matter what she decides to do next. People are going to buy into it. That's why when we talk about the music industry, we name the same people: Jay-Z, Beyonce, Rihanna, Kanye West, Kendrick. It's only like 6 of them that we name. You know how many artists it is? It's a reason why we name the same.
Ten.
And then when we talk about the people that
100,000.
passed away, we talk about the same ones. Niggas just stop arguing
Hmm.
about fucking Jay-Z and Pop for a reason. You know what I'm saying? They just stopped arguing about that. Now you got Drake and Kendrick to argue about. That's why. But it ain't that many people who could say that, but it's a
Mhm.
lot of artists making a living off of music. But we still, when we think of the top of the top, the creme de la creme, it's still the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
6-7 motherfuckers that we talk about, and Rihanna is definitely in that category.
Yeah,
Those
definitely,
people
definitely.
can do that. The Kardashians have zero talent. People will buy whatever the fuck they're selling.
Mhm.
Facts.
There's a few people who understand their power.
I guess
Them
I-
bitches understand their power.
They definitely do. They do anything. They do anything and everything.
It doesn't matter.
They
They don't
developed
fucking
their
care.
power though. It wasn't granted to them. They anyway, go
Well,
ahead.
kind of was.
Go ahead.
But people work hard though too, and I think
Yeah, they
people
definitely do.
minimize their work because a lot
and
of these
Kardashians work
artists.
hard. Like
Oh, no, they definitely
lay
do.
around.
No,
They
they
don't
relevant.
want. If you
They
can't get up for an interview right now at 6 a.m., then you can't hate on what they doing.
They-
Because them bitches on set for 10 hours a day
Yep.
doing these stuff, brand deals and all that
Yep.
shit. That shit is work.
Yeah.
You got to really want to do it.
Facts.
Most of the artists I work with that's not successful, it's their own fault.
Their talent is staying relevant.
Half of the shit is showing up.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
they didn't put themselves on a whole completely different pedestal by showing up.
I can dig it.
I'm cute. Okay, I'm not cute. Surgery.
Surgery.
Now I'm cute.
My ass ain't big
Now
enough.
what you saying?
Surgery.
Easy.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, bet I'm gonna sell makeup. I'm gonna sell fucking waist trainers. Them bitches don't have no waist. And they making money off of selling waist trainers and they have surgery bodies. That's
That's funny how we
straight mental illness.
kind of Kardashians. That's
And everybody buying that shit
Those
though.
Josie want to talk.
what's up? What's up? What's that?
I didn't see that.
I think we good, man.
Yeah. it's-
Yeah, well, we want to thank y'all for coming, man.
Hey,
I
my
enjoyed
pleasure,
this.
man. It was fun.
Nah, y'all was great, man. Like again, thank you for the insight. Like I said, I was very interested. As being a girl dad, my daughter, I wanted to know how to instill a certain kind of fire.
Girl, dad.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I've been known to be a cheer dad.
yeah, like it's
For a long
fantastic to talk
time.
to you. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Whoever she is support it.
Boom.
Yeah, we wish y'all the best, and we're gonna definitely check you out,
Thank
man.
y'all. I
Appreciate
appreciate
it, man.
everything. you
Style
guys.
chick.
You are now tuned
Yes,
into the
sir.
Next to Flex podcast. The streets.
That's a wrap, man. We want to thank y'all for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment. Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Yo.
Yo.